Quan Yin, the compassionate one. I have given you the bridge, the gift of the garden. The bridge to the garden is your heart. The heart has an awareness that the mind is completely incapable of. You have fine minds, and you have worked with them, and it is important to work with the mind. Mental discipline and mental acuity are helpful in understanding, but no matter how far you can get along with the mind, it does not have the capability that the heart does of understanding the wholeness. Look again at that idea of turning the circle and counterclockwise spin the hands floating in front of you, counterclockwise in front of your body, just making a circle in the air with your pointer finger. Make a circle in front of you. Slowly feel it turning in your mind, in your third eye, taking in the vision. I am sharing my vision of the garden with you. You might think of it as a vision of world peace. You might think of it as a vision of universal peace. Yes, yes, there are brothers and sisters waiting to connect with you more fully and already connecting with many of you vibrationally. There are brothers and sisters from the stars that exist incarnated as you are now on your earth and wish to reach out to you as you graduate, as you ascend. And so ascension is happening. It is happening, and you are all in the process of ascension. You are not, any of you, going to stand on the top of the mountain and be lifted up off the body anytime soon. You are actually turning the energy, for you have already ascended. You ascend in those moments. You are going and bringing back energy. Much like the honeybee brings pollen back to the flowers, you bring stardust back to the body, thus activating the light body, the crystalline structure within you. You may call stardust angel's dust if you would. You may call it light dust. You may call it light energy. This is important to think of it in these terms. It's simple, yes, but it is indeed important. When that dust, just as the pollen from the bees mixes to make the golden liquid honey that feeds and sweetens us and open hearts and brings healing and wholeness, that defies corruption. Honey defies corruption. It does not corrupt as the physical body corrupts. It can last for eons and ages. It's a perfect food. So, think of this. You are carrying this pollen back from the stars, this stardust back from your journeys, and you are mixing it within your human forms. Those of you who are more balanced and remaining more balanced, moving out of struggle and finding peace, finding harmony within your own being, are radiating out that same pollen around you. And people will be drawn to you more and more and more. People will be drawn to you. So at the same time you are the flower, you are also the bee. You are the flower and you are the honeybee. And you are creating a change on your planet. It has been noted historically that when the bees leave, the human race will be in trouble. Not only speaking of the honeybee that you know as Apis mellifluus, but also speaking of your own beings. For inside your being is that same flying, fluttering being, that same honeybee who ascends and brings back the pollen. And so you are creating a garden on your earth. Remember, the lotus does grow in the mud, and now when you look around, you are seeing the mud. The mud is churning up from the surface where it was hidden in dark pockets. The light has permeated the earth enough to bring it to the surface. Be discerning. And so using your mind, practicing mindfulness, reading things of higher vibration, which does not mean social media and magazines, etc., but reading things of higher vibration, keeping yourself looking at images of mountains, of trees. There are still many sacred spots on the earth that are releasing energy. So, the earth, like yourself, also releases energy. As you are gathering stardust, she is releasing energy from her core. She is releasing a vibration for her core. You will see it. It comes up in earthquakes, in storms. It comes through in volcanoes. It comes down the river. It comes up with the plants. And even though there is an opposition to it through chemicals, through greed, through fear, through those who even understand this, but seek to empower human beings' greedy nature rather than higher nature to control, yes, indeed, they are there. Not necessary to fear them, for they are so ensconced in fear and so ensconced in negativity, so ensconced in imbalance that they will ultimately bury themselves. So, let's go back to the current time and space that each one of you is in. My dear sisters and brothers, being still is creating space. Being still is allowing this blossoming nature that is coming out of you to expand. You are expanding auras. The divine compassion is around you. I am Quan Yin. Focus on me, the Divine Mother, however you would. Mother Mary, Magdalene, Durga, Kali, Sophia, any aspect of the goddess, Pavadi, Lakshmi, any aspect of the goddess, Nuakula, any Osho, any aspect of the goddess, Pachamama, she is with you. Embrace the goddess vibration that you feel the most comfortable with. Hold it in your heart now, so holding the left palm up, the right palm can be placed on the heart. I will send you through the left palm the kiss of the mother, the kiss of the goddess. Receive it now, tone 5 times. I am Quan Yin.